So we're going to have 5 geothermals minimum. Is there any over here? There's one over there as well. Shit. Okay. That's right in the middle of what we're going to make as the main room. Let's have it face that way. Let's copy that and paste that there. Yeah! Almost started a fire today unintentionally. Put the stove on low while a wooden slab was on. Ooh, the wood just had a suntan now, and I caught it in time. Shit, yeah. Yikes. Look at that. There's also another one there and another one there. Oh, I don't really want to go too far to the edge because eventually, like, well, first of all, will we have the colony be that big? Probably. Second of all, the closer you get to the edge, the harder it is to really defend in a weird kind of way, unless I have shit tons of guns. If I have a wall of guns, not a problem. People arrive on the map and they just get blapped. But I feel like this is going to be, like, the furthest reach, you know. It's probably a bit too much. So, yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 geothermals that we could build. I feel like that's going to give us more than enough power for the whole colony. That's a lot of geothermal energy, guys. That's a lot. It's so damn much. Okay, so steel. I have tons of steel wall, but we're going to be using steel for everything. I feel like we just use steel all the time. Let's keep working with limestone for now, and we can worry about getting more steel later. We're just going to build this wall around this thing for now to protect it. And once again, build a steel door. I'll put it there like that. I suppose we could have a research lab down here as well. That could be a good idea. Build a research and not med lab maybe, I don't know. Could do. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I want to do with all this. Okay, the geothermal plant is up. None of the piping, none of the cabling is in yet, though. I feel like I want to run a steel cable down the middle, a hidden one, to act like a main grid. And then we can run it up into the buildings. Like that. Taking a while. They'll get it done eventually. You'll see. A prison break, you say? You let it cool down under cool running water just to be on the safe. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, like thoroughly dampen it. Because otherwise, even like if it accumulated enough heat, it could still combust internally, right? So, all of them are prison breaking? No. Dapus is on her own in here. Yeah. Well, okay, not strictly true. Urana is here. Does Urana have a melee weapon? No. Shit. Inti as well is in here, but they have like the worst guns to be using internally. Oh, this is gonna suck. Nungfer, bro. Dapus, back out here. Out here. Yo! They armed themselves. Alright, fuck this. It's war. In. Come on, everybody in. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Fuck. Monk in. Rescue Dapus. Quick. Rescue. Full kitten. Take cover. Ripley. Murder them. All right, Inti, stop shooting up the ship. Holy crap. Oh, that was bad. So they basically stepped out and grabbed guns out of the storage container. This is a silly idea. I don't know why I bother with this. Oh my god. Did we just kill all of them? Capture that guy. Capture that one. Oh no! Diaz, look at that stam! Shot through the heart. I think. Let's have a look. God, that fucking sniper rifle, bro, is rough. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. Okay, everybody get moving quickly. We might actually lose some more people here. Yoshi's gonna die in like 3 hours. Quick! Fix these people, now! Oh my god, Nungfu... I didn't even bring Nungfu into here, did I? Nanny is coming. Screw who you were about to deal with. Go deal with RimBorg. RimBorg has a hole in her head. Shit. Oh. These guys don't deserve treatment. Can we clean up these guns now, please, as well? Oh, man. Do I have my, I don't have my crematorium. I forgot. We didn't build one. We can build another limestone one, though. I must have left... I think, yeah, didn't I leave it behind somewhere? I did, didn't I? Left it behind. That was dumb of me. Okay. Well, I'll put it there. We'll get one built. Oh. Question, do I still get ads when I'm using my own video player? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. Like, whether VLC would actually read the ads. I don't know how the ads have ended. Like, what the actual thing is. You'll have to let me know. Man. Ooh. That was pretty friggin' scary. Lyle, can you actually, maybe for now, can I not get him to haul it? Yeah, haul that shit. Never mind food, bro. Sorry, but I need you to haul these guns out of there. Like, no point leaving the guns in the room for them when they wake up again. Diaz is just a corpse. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, Nanny, what are you doing? I need you to build that. Sorry, Nanny, but you gotta go build the crematorium. We've got to burn Diaz. Dude, that's just... yeah. Diaz just came in here to make some chem fuel and got shot right through the freaking chest. Man. Whew. Well, I wasn't expecting to deal with that today. Oh, man, look at this. Just murdered. And the ship got shot to hell because, of course, Urana and Inti were the closest who could respond other than RimBorg. Not Dapesborg, was it? It was Yoshiborg. Yoshiborg. And their weapons just murder everything. All right. Nanny, you can go do whatever you need to do. This will have to wait. Getting late. The micromanage. Infection. Chili got sick from an infection, huh? Well, okay. Do you deserve treatment, Chili? I don't know about that. It was Sleepy that shot. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, we need to find a better place to put these guys. Whoa. Yoshiborg has an infection now. Oh, well, Ripley's going to tend to Yoshiborg. These additional things we have now as well, the vitals monitors and intravenous drip stands and stuff, yeah, they help. They help a lot. They like increase your immunity gain and that kind of stuff. They speed it up, you know, so... But yeah, we're going to have to deal with making a prison for these guys. Just dump them in. So where would we do that? We do that in here. I'm going to map that out now while everything's running. Like, we are going to have to cut out a square here, but I feel like we're only going to get so much. So we could say from maybe here. Let's just go from here for now. We could do it 3 wide and run into the mountain, right? Just do a 3 wide section. I guess we'll just do that for now. It doesn't need to be too deep. The prison section could be over this side. So what we would need to do is make a gauntlet for them to have to run, actually. So we'll do this as well. And then each prison room could be its own little cell like this. That's 5 there. And then we could do another one here. Like that. Conversion. Oh, now Chili is, Chili's like, you know what, actually, yeah, you guys, you've got a point. Well, lying there full of holes and like, yeah, you know what, actually, I'll join you guys. I'll join your religion. It's cool. All right, that means I can set Chili now to reducing resistance. How's everybody? I haven't really been checking up on them. Willpower is down. Oh, this is unwavering loyalty. Purple won't join us. I didn't notice. So we're just going to have to convert and release for Purple. Resistance is gone for Sleepy. We can recruit. Sleepy? Oh, Jesus Christ. Seriously? We're just going to recruit this person. You can have Diaz's old bed. The person you murdered, you can have their bed. Right, so what about dark light? Okay. We have a visitor from a place. What is this? A mercenary from the Accord of Herbo is visiting. Hi. Oh my god, you be naked. You be butt-ass naked except for a orange bowler hat. What the hell? Very, very good stats, though. Very tempting to just be like, you be one of us now. Uranoborg has also got an infection. Oh my god. Oh boy. Everybody be getting infected. But yeah, the infection immunity gain is nice and high. Good grief. Well, let's have a miner work on making my prison. Have them do this. There we go. Sleepy has joined us. Yay, you can have this bed, or this one, or this one. Darklight has a medical emergency due to severe blood loss. No shit! That's what happens when you try to break out of my freaking place. Like, holy shit. I suppose for now, you can go in a nice bed. There you go. Yeah. Just carry Sleepy past the body of the person. Nungfa's just like, excuse me, I'm working here. Carry them over the body of the person they killed. Oh, you know what? We can probably suspend this. We've made more than enough chem fuel now. Like, we have loads. A conversion? Dapesburg tried to convert Nungfa and has changed their ideology. I didn't know they weren't part of us. I thought Nungfa was one of us. I forgot about that. I dropped the ball there. I'll be having that. Okay, cremate a corpse. Somebody please cremate Diaz before they begin to spoil and smell. I think Monk should do this. Yeah, Monk can do this. There we go. You're the leader. You can... Oh, I should have stripped them and take the armor off of them. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. They died with their armor on. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, boy. We gotta get into a habit of, like, stripping people and also probably removing things that they don't need in death. Ooh, 24. We got 24 synthread now. So what were we making over here? We wanted to make a leg. We need a bionic leg, which means we need 15 plasteel, and we also need 4 advanced components, means we need more plasteel. Should we just turn all the synthread into plasteel for now? I'm going to do that. Do forever. Let's have somebody making all the plasteel. And then this is going to be advanced components. Need 10 plasteel per advanced component. Ugh. We're going to have to work on, like, cotton production, you know? And then we can get, like, a mass production of this shit going. Going to be good. Going to be very good. But we do have shit tons of steel. Once I've got the prison area laid out, I will probably begin working on that, you know. This needs to get finished, though. Holy shit, this is taking way too long, guys. Come on. Like, my God. None of the power is even getting put in there. Lyle failed. Seriously, dude? Okay. Whew. That was a situation right there. That was really a situation. One of the things I realized we're going to have to do is also make temperature stuff. Ceiling fan, for instance, would not go amiss. So I could... If I put it there, it's not going to actually get powered up until they finish building all the power systems. Would like it to... Maybe... Can I just force it to connect to... directly to the thingy? The Geothermal? Hmm. Self-answer, yes, Twitch destroys the stream and shows a static commercial break in progress. Oh. Well, honestly, I'll take a still image for a few minutes over actual ads, but it doesn't return to the stream, and I waited for the bot telling me the ads are finished, which never came. Yeah, the bot doesn't announce ads are done. It just announces ads are starting. I don't know how to get it to do that. I don't think the bot can actually tell that ads are finished. You know what I mean? It only announces that ads are starting. So I don't think Twitch has a output state for bots to read that ads are done, because it's actually, even though it's set to 3 minutes, some people don't always get 3 minutes. If the ad pool doesn't have enough ads in it for somebody's region that doesn't give them 3 minutes worth of ads, you only get whatever you get. You might only get a minute and a half. So it would be on a per user basis, and it has no way of tracking that, I think. I'm not sure entirely, but I kind of feel like that's what goes on. But good to know. Very good to know. Let's get those out of there as well. Stream from Antarctica? Well, it's not based on me. Like, it's based on the viewer. You know, like however many ads are there. Look change desired Ripley. Well, Ripley, you have a wooden styling station you can use. Go right ahead. Go make yourself look fancy if you want. Like, you know, I'm not stopping you. Horrific aging. Look change desired. Yeah, what do they do this on their own? Like, if I right click and change style, does he do it? Like, does he just determine what it? I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. Let's see if he does it himself. He's gonna go eat. And then he's gonna go tend to people. That's good. Yeah, and then he's back to building. You know what then? No. Go there and do it. Is it just color they want? Is that the favorite color? Oh, I need dye for that. Oh, fuck, I forgot that's a thing now. You have to actually make dye in order to be able to use it. Well, okay then. And then they probably will do it automatically. But I forget about that. Yeah. You know, I'm going to tell them to stop making these hex tiles for now. I think the flooring is just taking way too long to get done, and I've got other shit we need to get on with here. So, yeah. There we go. So what are we going to move off the ship? I think the lab should come off the ship first as well. Like, I don't mind taking manufacturing with us for now, but we may as well take the lab off and just have, you know, laboratory nerds like Daiyoshi. You can stay here in the main colony then. All right, I'm going to quickly make a real save as well, because it's been a while. RimBorg Collective? Yes. It's been a while since we had a real save. I feel like this would be sufficient lab space for now. Sure. And then we can do maybe just a single door for now. Single wooden door, maybe? I don't know. No, double doors. Double doors all round. There we go. Double doors look good. Let's have a look at temperature tech. I have researched air conditioning. Do we want to begin with that now? I kind of feel like we should. In fact, so we need these large air compressors. Putting them in here wouldn't be a very good idea, would it? Maybe. I don't know. This doesn't need a roof, by the way. This doesn't need a roof. We can do that. Ignore roof, just like over here. And I could put down the air compressors inside this. And have them push air around. We could probably do that. And then we can temperature control. In the jungle, that's very important because it gets very hot indoors in a jungle. I don't think it's... The temperature of this tile, let's have a look. Where we're at now. 10 degrees to 32 degrees average throughout the year. And the 10 degrees is like the overnight. So, yeah. It's probably time we begun working on air conditioning. Torrential rain? Temporary flooding around bodies of water. Build barriers to prevent water from spreading. Shut up. Oh. This is gonna flood around here. Well, that's okay. Whatever. Conversion? Oh, purple is converted. Purple, however, is not someone we can recruit because they're ironclad resistance. So we're going to release them now to go back to their people and spread the word of the Borg. That's right. Fuck off. Nobody said you could come back through the ship. Fuck off. Archotech is done. Cybernetics next, maybe? Omnitech ain't bad as well. Like, then at least we have it, but should we be looking at some other stuff? We probably should. Security door wouldn't be bad. Powered door. I believe, yeah, that was added with anomaly. But is there anything else that's even more, like, very useful to us right now? I think cryo sleep casket would be good. And then we can start working on cybernetics, or we could just do that. I want to be able to build these cyber pods. I was playing around with them in a creative mode, like dev mode map, just to see how they do work. Ooh, they're so good. If I put a cyberpod in here, I could then put somebody like Inti into it who has the cyber link, remote access, and so on. And then while he's asleep in there, he can hack shit across the map without needing line of sight. It's really good. It's like shutting turrets down in ancient ruins and stuff. And if mechanoids attack, he could remotely fuck with them, you know, so it's pretty good. Look at this. Sleepy. Seriously. Our new person is continuing to use the same weapon that she used to kill Diaz. That's wrong on so many levels. It is just so wrong. Look at this rain. Holy shit. And yeah, this here is beginning to swell and fill out. Like, additional water tiles are being created around it. I do like that. That's a pretty cool, you know, it's a pretty cool thing. It'll stop when it gets to a wall, so that's okay. I don't think it's going to fill out so much that it's going to completely flood the whole area. And eventually we'll be paving over it, so it'll be gone, and it won't be a problem. This whole area is getting paved over with steel tiles and concrete and shit. Like, nothing's surviving. Let's see then. Large AC compressor. I am going to put one here and one here. I am going to then... I think the AC control unit needs to be under cover. But I could put it there and just build a bit of roof over it. Do that, yeah. And then, let's see, air ducts. Do a subterranean duct there. Air ducts go through there and up there. And then we would have a... Oh, where is it? Is it this one? AC vent. Wall-mounted AC unit. Is that it? Has to be linked from a network with settings. Yeah, I think it does need to actually have... I think that is the thing we need to build. So then it takes air from the actual air conditioning system, from the ducts. Build that up there, like that. And build another one of these in here. Oh, I can just build it there. It's fine. And then the power systems as well need to be brought into here as well, don't they? Okay, let's do that. We'll do that. I'd like to create a ring around all my shit like that. Hidden conduits under the doors so people don't get the debuff for ugliness. That should go there. And that should... I guess I'll come down that way. Yeah, look how much bigger. Look at that. You can see it receding now that the rain stopped. And you can see the land is reclaiming again. So it's pretty cool. I love that weather effect. It's very good. So what's going to happen is this AC control unit is going to take air from these compressors. It will go through the control unit. The control unit will be set to a temperature, and all of these vents will output that temperature through the ducting. The more you add to your network, the less effective it becomes. So I need more of these compressors putting down in different places. Ooh, Darklight joined us. Nice. Nice. We're going to keep them as well. So we're going to reduce their resistance now. This guy's got a bit more to go. All right. I guess I can deconstruct the ceiling fan now as well. Yes, here we go. Look, see, it's gaining. Yeah, this is set to 21. But if we go to the temperature overlay with the ducts, this is basically where all the air is going. And that wall-mounted AC is outputting 21. It doesn't have its own temperature control like other ones do, because this is the central unit that controls all of them. And it's set to 21 degrees right now. So, and it's got 112 efficiency. So the more outputs and ducts I add, the less efficient it will become until I add more air compressors. And I could always add a couple more over here for now. Or just build them all around here. But yeah, there we go. That'll keep all our rooms nice. This is saying it's hot and so is this, but this is the same temperature as outdoors because it's external. So, you know, I've done that intentionally. These things put out a lot of heat to begin with. So you don't want those locked under a roof. Otherwise that will become a furnace. This is just so it's a place to stuff these out of the way where nobody sees them. Okay, so that's the lab. We're going to move laboratory equipment into there now. So we're going to put the thing there. We're going to put the multi-analyzer there. We have filing cabinets, which we can... I guess we could put them on the back wall here. And reclaim this room. This is no longer going to be used as a lab. Because the lab's going down here. We do need lights. I'm forgetting about lights. In that case, I will copy these. Put one there. We'll put one there. And we'll do the same here as well. I'll do them that way. And we might as well begin now building this out. Build a residential block. So I'm just going to build for now this one section. Thank you for interrupting me. Put in double doors. Build that and that. Standard steel doors can go here. Okay. And then we need power systems running through it and temperature systems running. I want to do this. Hidden conduits here. Is that going to be enough? Is the things on this side going to be able to get that? Probably. We'll see. We'll see. And then we want, again, subterranean air ducts underneath the doors and regular air ducts going up through the middle bits. Now, do I want the AC units in the hallways? Probably do. And then we're going to want wall-mounted vents to allow the air in. Let me wait and see how the wall looks when it's done. Whoa, hey, you two, knock it off. What is this shit? Monk, why are you starting fights? What did you say? Nannyborg started this, really. Laughed at Monk's sense of responsibility. Haha, you take your responsibility seriously. Monk's like, fuck you. I'm the leader, don't diss me. Guys! So annoying. Ooh, it's all the way over there. How big of a vein? Not massive. That's quite a big steel vein there. Oh, you found steel up here? Oh, why would you find compacted steel where my cells are going to be? I'm going to have to mine all that out now. And then replace it with wall. Which means I should probably do the whole thing then. Actually, you know, cut all of this out and then turn it into a wall. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Oh, fine. Well, I'll wait until they're done, and then I'll do it. I was going to do smooth walls. Like, I found out that if you... the problem with stone walls is you can't pass stuff through them like power cables. You know, and building vents and stuff on them. You can't do that unless you use smooth walls. And then you can put stuff through them, which is interesting. I don't know why that would be, but, you know, that's pretty cool. You're going to need to do this as well. Some point. I want them to finish that first, then we'll do this room. This room we're going to put more nutrient paste and food related shit into. Look at the swimming in swamp water. Vagabonds request alms. Shit. Ooh, they want 15 medicine. Don't have that. They will move on after a day, but they're not part of any faction. But what skills do they... Oh, this guy's a good shot. Yeah, mining, yeah. Crafting, oh, heck yeah. I'm going to need people who can build... Ooh, this guy here, these two here. They have no clothes. Ah! We'll Oh, man, I need more space. Oh, boy. Let's have all that hauled out as well. I should probably build stone cutting place at some point. Could build a temporary little structure up here. But then I gotta run power to it. Oh, fuck. Where would we put manufacturing, really? I feel like I want to put it down this side anyway. I think we would. Let me remove some of these floors as well. We don't need any of that there. We don't need any of that there. Pull all that up. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is use this area here for industry. What I could do is... How big is that? 10? Yeah, we'll go 10 by 10. We'll do that. Do these cargo pods Do these have the capability to store stone chunks? They do. I could build something like that in there and have stone chunks literally be just dumped into it. That seems like a good idea. Let's wait till we have the residential block built first. And then we can move a few people off the ship. The people who are going to be on the ship crew, should be good fighters. And they should also be intelligent, because of course they've got to pilot the ship. So that means my best intelligent people need to be the ones. But I feel like what happens is, when we launch the ship, we can still have the ship crew live on the ship. And when we've come to launch the ship, distress signal. Ooh. From deserters. We don't need them. When we launch the ship, you get to choose who goes with it, and we just need to drag out all the names of people who aren't crew and say they're not participating. Otherwise, they will join the ship's crew as well and leave with it. But everyone else will stay behind. So if we did a launch, we're not going to do it, but who? Yoshi and Monk are the designated pilots, the automatically designated pilots, because they're the most intellectual of people that we have. So really, I guess we could ask, oh, Sleepy's not bad. Sleepy could become the new researcher. Like, I've forgotten to even tell Sleepy what to do. They can be a warden. Nice. We'll have them do animal handling when we need it. Usually when we get like a colony of like animals joins us just because they want to, we can then slaughter them. You need someone doing handling for that. Hunting, sure. Fishing, no. Research, hell yes. So we could have them live here and do the research. They will take over when Yoshiborg isn't around. Dark study, we're not doing any anomaly shit. No. What would be a good idea is to build a second one of these as well. So both of them can research together. This means I have Monk and Inti set to research because they do hacking. I guess I could also have Volkitten as well. Set to like number 4. Oh man, if I wanted to build another one of these though, we don't have the space for it now. I could build a regular research. Do we still have our original... Yeah, simple wooden research bench. Let's move that down here for now. Like that. There we go. Are there any other things we can build to enhance? Yeah, research counters. Right, I forgot about that. How many of these can we build? It doesn't really tell us like how many is like the top end. I know that filing cabinets, you can only have up to 2 of them. I think if you build any more, it doesn't count. I don't know. I don't know how that works. They're too far away to actually help this. So maybe that's, yeah, okay. We'll build another 2 steel cabinets and we'll build like research there. And we'll put another one there that will link to that, I guess, but yeah. Let's do that. So Yoshi will still leave with the ship. Sleepy will stay behind, so Sleepy needs to come off the ship. Yoshi and Monk will stay on the ship. Dapus probably needs to come off the ship and stay here as a spiritual leader. Urana is the shoot mind, whatever the title was. Let's have a look. What was the title again? Gunman, so that's it. Shoot mind? They shoot people in the mind. Will obviously go on the ship as well. Okay, let's move people around. Like, Inti will go as well. Inti is like the field hacker. Nanny does construction. I think Nanny could probably stay here now. Yeah. Ripley as well, I think. No, Ripley can go on the ship. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 people. Volkitten as well. That's 6. This is our ship crew. Okay. And then we've got the people over here are going to be our, like, stay behind people. They will man the colony. Because the thing I love about having nutrient paste as the preferred food is they don't give a shit as a result. You know? They're like, okay, cool, yeah. We will just eat nutrient paste. It means I don't need to actually have a chef. I don't need a cook. I don't need anyone to do any cooking. You know? Oh. They work for both. Nice. So that's probably going to boost everything. So research speed factor is 108%. Multi-analyzer, research counter, filing cabinet. And 76%. I don't know why it's not 100, but okay. Oh, we've run out of limestone blocks. Damn. Okay. Fine. We will continue building with wood. For now, we'll just go wooden. I'll let these guys finish doing all this. We're not getting resources from these, are we? No, I don't think you can from the ancient concrete. Okay, that's fine. I'll let them just finish polishing up here first. Then we'll build a... we'll build a workshop. We'll turn this into the stone cutting workshop, and then we'll deal with getting more limestone blocks. We have loads of limestone on the map, so we're pretty good. There's lots of this shit. Double door again. We'll put it down here, maybe. Right in the middle again, yeah. Double door here, and we'll get power. Run the power conduit all the way down. We'll do that, that, and that. And temperature. Gotta get all the infrastructure in. Yeah, just do it there. The duct can come from there. It doesn't need to come from the control unit, I did notice. It doesn't matter where it goes through. Like, you don't need to put these at the rear, have it all go through the control unit and then come out the other end. At least I don't think so. It didn't seem to matter when I played with this before. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine for now. Just in case we build more stuff over here. We'll probably build extra workshops. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I know what? We'll probably put the door on this side instead. Ugh, that's going to make a mess. Power conduit. Air duct need to go. Let's... There it is. Build the wooden wall again. Build power conduit. Build air duct. Hidden conduit there. Subterranean air duct there. Nice. Okay, we'll do that. And we're going to want wall-mounted AC. So we could just put it there for now. And we will need a wall-mounted light. I like that you can put them down ahead of time. You don't need the wall to be finished for the wall-mounted light to actually go in. So that's good. Alright, vents. We're going to put a vent there and there. A vent there and there. There and there. And there and there. I do need them to be finished, however, to put the vents in, or there needs to be at least partially constructed. That's annoying. This poor guinea pig. It's like, I can't get out. It probably can. It can get out that way. All right, so, what? What size crates? So we're going to just use these big ones like this, maybe. If I put it there and there, like that. And then back here, production... I don't have a stone cutting bench already, do I? Did I make one of those? I kind of feel like I did. I didn't make a stone cutting bench. Interesting. Electronic stone cutting bench made of steel. We can put it here. And then we can build tool cabinets either side. Or I could even put them back here, like that. Then I could also build another one of these containers back there if needed. I just need more storage space. This is going to have stone blocks. This one's going to have stone chunks. Okay. And then we can remove them from the ship, because we don't want them in... Well, maybe not. What we should be doing, the ship should have lower priority for everything we want them to carry. Because they won't be taking stuff with them. You know what I mean? They will be bringing shit back. And then when we land, people will haul crap out of there. We'll have drones ready to go. They will haul crap out of there and put it where it belongs, you know? Psychic drone, yay. How's this door not been made yet? Come on, guys. Also, why is nobody making plasteel? Nobody's been making plasteel. I've had it unlocked for a while now. Is anybody set to crafting, or was Diaz my only crafter? Yep, they were. Oh, shit. Nungfer. Alright, you know what? You can do crafting, dude. You're low... Oh, you're level 3 skill. You may not have enough. Son of... I think to make plasteel, they need 8. Oh, you... S-O-B. Alright, Monk, make plasteel. Nungfer's gonna need to do some kind of crafting. And they make the synth thread. They need 5 for that. He's gonna need to do something to, you know... I don't know what I can do to grind his crafting up. I could have him doing stone blocks, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look, now everybody's going over here and moving all those stone blocks over here. Oh, this is going to be a shit show. Interesting. They don't stack. That's going to fill up. Well, we have granite on this map. I think granite would be a better choice overall. Maybe we do that then. We do need limestone though as well, but we can rework it later to be like just limestone and granite. Yeah, actually I'll do it now. We'll tell them at the very least not to bring marble in. Stone chunks. No marble. No slate, no sandstone, no vaxstone either, actually. We don't need that here. And then I can just say make any stone block, and he'll just work his way through and only use what's here, you know, like in that area. There we go. And I'll tell him not to do any of those. We don't want marble chunks. We don't care about aesthetics. We're Borg. So he won't care about using those. And then I can say the worker specifically is Nungfer. That's his job now. And he can grind his crafting up for a while. Beautiful. Actually, I should probably not tell him to do any block. Oh. Actually, I can't change what that is, can I? No. Yeah, I can actually. Yeah. Paste, okay. Oh, it's not a good idea. No, it's better off if I just use this. Make granite blocks, make limestone blocks. And then... Gradient radius. Come on. Whatever, that's fine. Ingredient radius 6, do forever. And then I can just kind of micromanage it, telling him, you know, which one to do over which, suspend the ones we don't want. We need limestone right now to finish this. And then I'll tell him to start doing granite. Because we have a bit of granite. And he is going to stay behind. He's going to live here. Everybody from Dapus onwards in this area is going to live in the colony. These people are going to be going away with the ship. Meanwhile, Monk over here is making plasteel for us. Nice. And just keep doing it. We just need lots of it. All right. Excellent. God, what are we going to do about Lyle? Jesus. I can't operate on him to get that cancer out of him without real medicine. We don't have it and we can't make it. All right, there we go. Finally, we're able to build some roof. The central hallway is complete. All right, how's the efficiency looking over here? 109 now. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I'm just hoping this is enough output to, like, get all the rooms up to temperature and keep them there nice and stable. You see it's struggling to bring it up. But that's because every time it goes up, it's getting output in little bits through the vents, and eventually it'll stabilize, so... Okay. What are we going to have for floors for these guys? I guess we could just do basic wooden boards for the whole building. Jade. Nice. And then again, steel tiles. There and there. In fact, I'm going to put... do those there like that. There we go. Yeah, where is this jade? Again, deep in the mountain. Oh, is that all that was left of the... Okay. That's all that was left of the steel. I guess I don't need to mine more of that out then. Why did they not mine that? I will set up the living quarters and then I'll worry about getting all these final bits of floor done because that's bugging me. Really bugging me. And then we can work on also putting like paving down to make walking around easier. There's not going to be much greenery inside the colony, I can guarantee you guys that much. And we need lights as well. Plenty of lights. That one there, that one there. Oh, hang on a minute. There's no vent here. There we go. Alright. Again. Lights. Build a copy. We'll put one there. And we'll put one there. Alright. That should do it for lights. And you know what? I think I'm going to keep these ones on. The ones in the hallway can stay on. Okay. I think we've made good progress. Now, I'm going to quickly save again. I'm intentionally giving myself like personal saves like this because there's something I want to test. I'm also going to overwrite the backup while we're here. Something I want to test. If I get an alert saying that the mechanoids have found me and they're coming, and I leave with the ship, I want to see if the mechanoids still come to this tile after the fact. I think they do. Which means I can't leave the ship here until I get that alert in the future, until we deal with the mechanoids and shut them down permanently. Which is a goal. We're still going to try and do that. But it means I've got to get into the habit of only staying on this tile, you know, for like maybe a few days at a time and then leave and then come back and pick another tile to leave to and come back and just keep doing that, you know, like bouncing back and forth. So the ship can't stay here too long. But right now we're still needing the resources of the ship to build the colony. So, yeah. We need to make sure that, you know, we don't screw ourselves. Because if the bad guys show up and this This map gets attacked, even if we leave and leave a few people behind. Those few people that we leave behind are going to die. They're going to die horribly. So I'm still hesitant to actually permanently move people off the ship. I kind of feel like it could really screw us. How are we looking on recruiting these guys, by the way? Prisoner... Resistance 4.27. Okay, this is done. I will build steel wall. In fact, do I have armored walls yet? Yeah, armored wall. Steel armored wall. I can't remember if these are part of... no, this is vanilla expanded. Interesting. Do that. And I guess I can delete that now. We are going to smooth all of these like that. Suppose we should smooth these walls as well. Then I can run power cables in through the walls, as well as temperature stuff. And I have cell doors, which are harder apparently to break out of, which we will put here. And then we've got armored doors. It's a single armored door. I would love a double version of that. Research-wise, though, if I do auto door and then security door, I think that's a double version. We're going to work on that now. This is just going to bug me. Eventually, I'm going to want to replace these with, like, armored walls anyway, I guess. I'll just be like, oh, fine. Okay. And do the same all the way down the hallway, you know. You guys knock it off. Of course, we're going to have to run power there, aren't we? I've just realized. Which means we've got to run power around the side of the ship. Let me cut out this corner here. And this one here. Maybe to there? No, to here is good. Yes, this takes a while as well to create smooth walls, but they're worth it. They're not very strong, though. I mean, 700, actually, that's stronger than the jail cell. Actually, oh god damn it, Lyle. It's actually stronger than the so-called armored wall. Well, okay then. Lyle, seriously, my bro? Yeah, Dapus, chill this guy right the hell out. There we go. Ah, that didn't work. Did it? I guess it did. I don't know. Yeah, successfully calmed them down. Okay, it did. It worked. Okay, research. Security door. Give. But I feel like what I should do is build an armored wall here and here, like that. And then I can also build the steel armor door. So even if they break out, they don't really break out. They got another way to go. Or better yet, not there, not there. Actually, not there. Let's do it here. Steel armor door. Because I got these mounted turrets. Could put them in here, you know, and just shoot the shit out of people. Yeah. We need plasteel for them, though. 20 each. That's expensive. That is so expensive. But right now, I got Monk making lots of plasteel. He then makes more synth thread. And then he turns that one synth thread into plasteel. He's doing 1 for 1. Because that's how I've got it set up. We don't need the synth thread for much of anything else. I don't see myself making clothing out of it, you know. Let's have a look. What else can we make? Because I could make Hyperweave, which is synth thread and devil strand. Ultra thread is Silkivine. It's even better. Ultra thread is really good stuff, which you can make ultra weave out of. I think ultra steel is going to be required for certain stuff. Yeah. Okay, bionic leg, 15 plasteel. Okay. I got 35 now. We could try to give Nungfur a proper leg at this point. We need 4 advanced components first. Each advanced component is 10 plasteel. We need 40 plasteel. We'll get that. We have enough cloth to get that. So I'll tell somebody to start making that right now. Whoever gets a chance to make it. But then we need more plasteel afterwards. What about a bionic lung instead? There it is. 15 plasteel, 4 advanced components. Same deal as a bionic leg. Just wondering if we can fix Lyle. It's just going to cause, you know, so many better things to happen. Like, he'll stop being so angry and bringing everybody down, because his biggest mood debuff is the intense pain from his lung cancer that he has. Look at this thing. And he does need constant treatment, so that's also a drain on resources. We're going to need somebody comes by with a bunch of medicine. That's going to be bad news for them, but good news for us. All right. Do I need to move people's beds off, do we think? Or should I just make a bunch of new beds? Let's move people's beds off. We're going to reinstall Nungfur's bed. Put it here. RimBorg, where are you? Reinstall RimBorg's bed. Put it here. Sleepy, where are you sleeping, Sleepy? There you go. Reinstall your bed. Lyle and Dapus. Well, Lyle has a bunk bed, so we're going to make a normal bed for Lyle. And Dapus has the good bed. I think we might need to stop doing that. Yeah. The double bed is just kind of pointless. Let's do that. In fact, I'm also going to put a couple of extra beds in here like this. Let's just fill all the rooms with beds. Everybody's getting an individual room now in the colony. The ship crew are only going to have a bunk room, but can't be helped. We can do that. Should we also be putting in... Oh, we need the sleep accelerators. Ah! West failed caravan ambush. Boo, don't care. Right. Oh, so much. Well, that's not so much, but that's 5. Oh, fuck. 5 each. It's going to use... Oh. And every advanced component we make needs a component. And I need to make 4 of them. That's all the components used up. We do have compact component stuff on the map somewhere. Where is it? I gotta set my mining staff to grabbing that shit. There's some there. Was there some up here somewhere? There's some there. Any along here? That's all steel. That seems to be it. Just that? Oh, shite. Okay, fine. I can get them from vehicles as well. Do I even dare to dream one day that I will be able to have vehicles for my group? It is possible. Yeah, that seems to be all the stuff I can get components from. We've got marble and limestone walls here. Shelf. Okay. Alright. Alright. You know what? Is that the right way around? Yep. Let's just build the 5 of these that we need. Oh, they're not going to get power from there, though, are they? Oh, boy. I'm going to need to build more power cables. I was kind of afraid of that. Let's just do that. We'll run it all the way up the back. And then it'll serve the same function for these rooms, and then that will be fine there. Okay. I'm just trying not to use tons and tons of resources wrapping the whole colony up in power cables. Not right now. Security door's done. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Structures. Security door. 50 plasteel. Of course. Okay, we can't make one of those yet, but I was going to build that down here. You know, like be the main entrance. This is a work in progress, though. We're not going to be doing much with it for a while. I can probably tell him now to start making granite blocks. What I might end up doing as well, these are 72 items. How many do these carry? 80, so they're much bigger. What I might end up doing is like putting one of these in back here maybe, and having that be the stone blocks, and having this be granite, this be limestone. So we don't end up in a situation where we only have one type stacking up in here. Because look, every time they move, like, every time they use one, they're going to grab a random one out of this pile here and then move it down there. And I don't want them doing that and ending up jamming the system. But I don't feel like that's going to be too big of a problem for us, so that's okay. All right, what have we got resource-wise? 25 plasteel and an advanced component being made. Nice. But we got to move all that off, you know, off the ship eventually. And I can make little rooms just kind of like this, like a single-use room with one type of workbench in it, and have them store the materials they need. Trouble is, some of them are going to need the same materials. I remember last time, like in my previous colony, I eventually was like, I just need to make a big warehouse, you know, like a big factory, and had a couple of different types of each crafting area that all used the same resources, and then all the resources piled up in the middle so they could all use them. We may end up needing to do that again, but stone cutting, you can just have like a single unit, and that's fine. So I don't know, maybe the rest of this would need to be, you know, like we put more here. This could be the factory. We could put these cargo pods again, because they're just brilliant for carrying tons of shit. Instead of building shit tons of shelves, you know? Just put them in here, like in the middle, and have two different types of crafting either side that then use, like, we can put all the, everything that needs steel, everything that needs, you know, plasteel, gold, that kind of stuff, uranium. We can just use all of them in one place. Raid? Yo, there's a big raid. Hey, did you guys bring any good stuff with you? Wood. Okay, no. 21 components. Fucking yes. We need to kill Frisky. Or at least incapacitate them and strip them. Scattershot shotgun. What? You got 3 or 4 melee dudes. Okay. Are they attacking immediately? They will prepare. No, they won't. What makes you think I'm gonna give them a chance to fucking prepare? You know, everybody fights. Nobody quits. Everybody fights. Nobody quits. If you don't do your job, I'll kill you myself. What's the matter, ape? You want to live forever? Yep. Okay, one thing, though, we don't have is, good cover. That's the thing we don't have much of, is cover right now. Better yet, you know what we should do? Let's have some people here. No, some people. Why aren't you going there? Oh, is it the trees? No, look, I'm just trying to... Why? There we go, thank you. Oh my gosh. We'll have those guys go there. Wait, who did... Alright, yeah. We'll have Yoshi, Inti, and Volkitten. Or better yet, just Yoshi and Inti can go in the middle, like that. Sleepy, I'm gonna have you go there for now. Okay. Volkitten and Lyle. I'm gonna need you guys to maybe go here as well. And then meleeers can hang back. We're going to try and goad them into an attack. I will have my meleeers can then run in and, you know, do what they do. We'll have Nanny be over there. We'll have Ripley be here. We'll have Nungfer back here, actually. Yeah. Okay, Sleepy, you have the good rifle. Get over there and just do what you did to Diaz. How about that, yeah? Do what you did to Diaz and do it to Javier there. Yeah. Yeah. Take him out. Boom! Oh, you missed. Pathetic. You know, I'm beginning to think you just got a lucky shot. They're moving away, the sons of bitches. Seriously. Shoot Javier there. Just murder them. Oh my god. Alright, what about Vladimir there? Take him out. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is just some of the worst shooting I've ever seen. I mean, they're not very good at shooting. So, there is that. How about if we just get close enough that it, like, lures them? Oh, now they're beginning their assault. Now they are. I'm gonna go back there. Yep, come for me, assholes! Of course, we could have actually shot at them here because they've got to cross a swampy area. But, okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, you guys are in trouble. Oh! Yes, kill Frisky! Kill Frisky! Dude's got TNT! Oh, shit. Move! Oh, poor Lyle. Oh, that sucks. All right. Dapus, rescue now. Like, just take them out. Did we get Frisky? Yes, we got the one with the components. Oh god, Dapus, you ran in front of Urana. Are you guys backing out of here or what? Okay. Yeah, Volkitten, you need to leave. Oh, look, Vladimir. We got a new recruit, potentially. All right. You guys can all... Ooh. Dude's not giving in, is he? You got bigger problems. You got big problems there, dude. Permanent gunshot injury. That's right. You remember me, boy. You remember me. All right. Oh, this poor guinea pig got caught in the crossfire. Shredded. Yikes. We don't need these melee weapons. We'll just leave them where they are. I will take some of these. What is that? That's a scattershot shotgun. Dynamite. Jesus, dude. Jesus. Oh, boy. Do they have any... I mean, the gear's probably ripped to shit. Let's be honest. All their gear is just going to be ripped to shit. I feel like we should just cremate these bodies. Yeah, we're going to do that. That guy's got a long walk home. He's probably going to die in the next tile. We'll just say cremate forever. Just humans. And we'll have somebody go and deal with those bodies. I normally like to make a corpse pile. And just leave the bodies to bleach in the sun. You know? That's my way of doing things. Alright, let's get a save again. I'm usually that mean. So yeah, that's how I usually do stuff. I just make a pile of corpses and just leave them there as a warning to anyone who comes for us. You know, like, hey, fuck off or you're joining this heap. But I think my Borg are more pragmatic. Anyway, man, we've made some good progress. We finally picked a place for a base. We need to work on defenses. The edge of the outer wall is probably going to be about here. You know, like where this swamp is, actually. We can use this as like a defensive wall, maybe, this area. It's one of the widest sections, so of course, you know, but We can do that and then do the same over here. This here is going to need sealing off because people could come through. Or we could just add an additional, like, you know, area, like a kill box here, just in case anybody comes running through. We could do that. We'll work on getting all the manufacturing moved next, get it all down here, and probably expanding eventually, moving the prisoners out as well. I feel like moving manufacturing and moving prisoners is the way to go. I still don't know what I want to do with this room. But we also want to make a living room area for people who are going to stay behind, and we need a med bay. Maybe this could become the medical area. This could be the hospital. Right next door to the lab. Makes a bit of sense. So yeah, that's what we'll do next time, guys, which will be sometime next week. But thank you for watching.